You're on the Heat, SIRIUSXM. It's Mina SayWhat. Oh my God, Teddy Swims is here.
Hey.
Teddy, I'm sorry we don't have tequila for you.
No, it's okay. No. We're figuring it out.
Okay. I didn't know you required this. I would have been ready.
I didn't. The album just came out, so
right.
I went to bed at like 3 a.m. and then I woke up at 7:30 this morning to start promo. And I said, if I'm not kicking this damn can down the road, I don't know how I'm gonna get through today.
I love it.
Poor baby mama's gonna be like, have you been drinking? And I'm gonna say, no, I have not.
We're gonna get to the baby mom because your baby mom is bad.
She's the most
pretty.
Beautiful angel in the world. Man.
She really is. We'll get to that, but let's get to the album because that's your baby for right now, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So it just came out. I tried everything but therapy part 2. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How do you feel besides the need for tequila?
I would call it a need. I don't have a problem. First off, I'm so excited. I'm so honored. I'm so happy to share this with the world. I'm really grateful. It seems to be doing okay. I deleted my artist app, like Spotify artist app, so I'm not looking at graphs today and seeing how it's doing because I just want to be present and here and be proud of my accomplishment and not looking at graphs all day and see how well it's doing. So I don't know how well it's doing, but I am proud of it. Yeah. Because I know if I download it again, I look at the graph.
That's interesting as an artist that there's like a pressure of like, let me update and see, let me update and see.
There doesn't have to be, I want to be proud and present, and I should be proud and present. And I think there's like this weird thing that we do to ourselves that is like, I remember when I got my first 10,000 views and I was like, let's get hammered. 10,000 views is crazy. Now if I post a TikTok and I'll get 10 million views, I'm like, you're so washed up. Nobody cares. And so we do this to ourselves. It's such a thing that's so sad. So I'm just genuinely proud of like this release and genuinely proud of the people that will understand it and serving the people that care. And there's new people coming in every day. And I'm so happy to have those people that care and have you that care. So it's an accomplishment no matter what.
Of course.
But also, there was always the creeping like.
Yeah, the numbers. Yeah, that's the world we live in, unfortunately.
I've never been terrified of failure before until I had some level of success.
Well, there's no failure because, when you dropped Are You Even Real, which we are supporting and playing, it went number 1.
Thank you very much.
So can we clap it up in the room for that? Because that's a success. We're going to focus on the good things,
that's
right?
That's all Giveon, man.
No,
that's all Giveon.
That's y'all together. That's y'all together. Don't do it. Teddy, don't do it.
No, what? I'll tell you, since you talk about us together, I'm going to say this because I've been saying this in every interview. When we started doing that song together, he said, bro, should we do like our whole record together? Should we do like a whole EP together? And so I'm saying this everywhere I go, so he doesn't back out. I think Giveon's getting ready to drop an album too after me. So y'all get ready for that. I'm a little offended he hasn't sent it to me yet because I think it's done. I don't know. He hasn't sent it to me, but that's been one of my best friends lately. Like, he's one of the sweetest human beings I've ever met. So I think he's getting ready to drop an album. So then y'all listen to this album, mine, and then listen to Giveon's when he drops it, and then the next one, me and Giveon's doing together. And he said this, and so I'm saying this everywhere I go. Me and Giveon's putting out an album together.
Put the pressure on. Yeah. You guys are giving 90s R&B.
Hell yeah. I mean,
it literally made me tingle.
We 90s R&B boys,
right? I was like, I had goosebumps and tingle, and then when y'all put the video out.
He is that fine in the flesh, too. I just want y'all to know, he is that fine in the flesh, too. Like you as close as we are right now, he is that fine.
I know, I've interviewed him.
He is that moisturized. Like, he is that fine. His teeth really look like that. That boy's jawline really is that way. He is that beautiful. And he's such a wonderful friend too, man. He's such a good friend. Like we did a short form content. I gotta brag about him so much. I'm sorry to make this whole thing about Giveon, but I'm his biggest fan. So we were doing like a short form content the day before we did a music video. We might have wrapped at like 9-10 p.m. He went home and told his girl that my girl was pregnant, right? Yeah. And his girl stayed up all night and baked cookies, and then he come into our music video shoot the next day at like 11 a.m., said, yo, my girl, I thought your girl was going to be here. I just want you to know, my girl baked her some cookies.
I love
from
that.
scratch, all from scratch. He said, I brought you some cookies for you, girl. I thought I was going to be able to give it to her, but I just want you to know, like, my baby, my girl said, like, she baked your girl some cookies, and I wanted to give it to her. And so I brought my girl some cookies home from his girl.
Aww.
Just
love that.
I mean,
you want to eat a cookie, though?
They're that kind of people, dude.
Yeah.
They're that kind of people.
All right, let's get into the song, and then we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Actually, introduce your own song here on The Heat.
Hey, yo, I'm Teddy Swims with my dear friend Giveon. This song is called Are You Even Real?
Are you? Here in Mina's house. Teddy Swims is here on the Heat SiriusXM, Mina SayWhat. So we're talking about this collaboration with Giveon, which we have been supporting. It's funny that you managed to capture that feeling of like, are you even real? And we all feel it at some point when we really like somebody. I call it like the unicorn effect. When I feel like someone's so special, they're a unicorn. Like, are you even real? Did I make you up? How did you come up with this? Because I don't feel like I've ever heard a song that really captures that sentiment.
I didn't. So my dear friend Solly, Solly is one of the greatest writers in the world. Man, I hope y'all take this clip. I'd be glad to send it to her. She's so dope. So when we were writing most of this album, I had gotten this song sent to me, like that chorus of that song sent to me, and Solly had worked on it with a few other people, and we invited Solly to come like write most of this album with me too, because this song was sent to me, like that chorus and everything was sent to me, and Solly was such a beautiful song. Like I didn't have any part in that, like the chorus and everything about it. Like Solly brought that to me, and then we invited her to come to write most of the most of the album with me after that too.
Yeah.
Like we brought her to our camp and wrote, because like after I got that sent to me, it was like one of those songs that I was like, exactly what I'm going through. Like as somebody who's fell in love again, and like fallen in love with somebody who like cares so much, and is somebody who's coming out of such a negative past with relationships, and trying to learn how to be loved and learn how to like navigate love and learn that I'm deserving and worthy of love. Mm-hmm. When I heard this chorus, it was so simply put in a way that it was like so loaded with damage at the same time. Like there's something like, I don't deserve this about it, but also it's so like rewarding to listen to and so soft and easy to listen to, but there's still some tinge of like, I don't deserve love, you know, but I'm learning to deserve love.
Yeah.
And so the first time I heard that chorus, man, I got to give everything to Solly, man. She really did her damn thing. They did. I don't know who else did that song with her, but I mean, Solly, that's my dog. She wrote the hell out of this song.
It's a phenomenal song, and it's funny how you're talking about the love that you're experiencing now in your life, because I hear it in the album, right? The first part of the album was very toxic, and you know, there's unhappiness in that first part, and now in this part two, we're hearing like a different kind of love. How would you describe the love that you're feeling that you poured into this album?
Well, I think this album is so much of like unlearning and relearning what love is, and feeling deserving and falling in love with yourself and trying therapy and you know, the first album, I've said this a few times, the first album is, I think I left me and the listener off on like no closure and like heartbreak and turmoil, which I think I needed at a time for myself to feel heard and seen. And now this one, way later, the reason why we call it part two, because I feel like this is a real closure on the book, or the chapter at least, that it is this album, that is like on the other side of heartbreak and turmoil. A year later, year and a half later, there's falling in love again. There's getting ready to have a child. There's success. There's friendship. There's so much that there's the support and love and success and family and all that comes afterwards. If you could just get, like, when you're in the midst of a situation that you feel like there's no way out of, if you can get out of that situation and heal and heal and heal, there is love and support and family and success and all the things you're looking for on the other side of that.
I love that.
If you get through that. And now I can look back at that and say, truly, I'm thankful for that, and I don't regret any of that. I'm grateful because that got me to here. You know.
Do you know how many times you've been in love? Like, can you count it?
No, hell no. I'm in love every day.
You're in love with Giveon.
Yeah.
I love that.
Man, I come right now telling me I'm in love with him. Man, no, I'm so in love. I'm in love every day.
You're a man talking about love.
Yeah, my daddy told me that, man. My daddy's a good man. He told me about love. Fall in love every day. I ain't never met a friend that ain't my best.
I love it.
I ain't never met a friend that ain't my best. I fall in love every day, especially with a beautiful woman. And it's a choice I make every day. It's a choice I wake up every day and tell that woman how much I love her. It's a choice you make that you're in love with this life. And I do the best job in the world with my best friends who I'm so in love with every day, with a job I'm in love with every day. Don't feel like that every morning. When I woke up at 7:30 this morning, I went to bed at 3 a.m.
Right.
It was everybody's fault but mine.
Right.
It was everybody's fault but mine. I wasn't in love at first, but you choose that. You wake up and say, God, how lucky am I? I went from waking up at 7:30, having 4 hours of sleep, and my girl getting ready to leave the hotel, and me not seeing her when I get back today, to saying, please stay one more day. I love you. Please stay.
Aww.
But I was pissed when I woke up. I was like, what the heck am I wearing up? Yeah. And,
your album is out. You got to get out here and get it, right?
Right. So, you got to choose to fall in love with it. You got to choose to fall in love with your job, your life, your reprioritizing gratefulness,
Love it. You have Coco Jones and Glorilla on this album.
Girl.
Wait, why this song? Tell me that.
I don't know. Okay.
I hear it like on the big screen. It sounds like a movie song to me.
I don't know. I think that song got a little bit out of hand, But I couldn't say no. So Stargate originally started writing that song, showed me that song, and then we changed some words about it, and then cut the song, and then I wrote a second verse. But I wasn't in love with the second verse, and so then I was like, we should get like a feature on it. And then Stargate sent me a feature with Coco Jones on it. But then at the same time, like, Warner had sent me a feature with Glorilla on it, and I was like, we already got both features. What if we just do all of us together? Right. So this was like a thing that like we did this all remote, and I don't even know if they know that they're on the song together.
Surprise!
And I mean, when I tell you, like, as busy as Glorilla is right now,
right?
She's on every song on the planet right now. I don't even know how she's got that much time in a day.
Yeah,
she's got 28 hours in a day. That bitch is. I don't mean to say like should I not say bitch?
No, you're fine. You can curse on this channel.
That bitch is cooking. So I'm so
literally let her cook.
I'm so grateful. I got like 15 minutes of her time. I like Glorilla's. She come in like, I'm in it, bitch, with Teddy Swims. I said, yes, ma'am, you are. Right. Thank you. That's the kind of cosign I needed, Glorilla. Thank you very much, ma'am. And Coco, God, what a freaking voice.
She changes her voice on this song. It's so like raspy. I love how she morphed into the song.
Dog, she's
talent. What she did is she changed her voice. Goodness. I can hear it. It matches like the vibe of the song.
I was kind of so upset after I heard her verse because I was like, I should have did that. Like, or like now I wish me and her would have done this. And I guess we could do another song eventually together. But I wish I would have done that. I wish I would have done that verse. Like I kind of hated my verse after that. I was like, I sound like such a weenie now. Coco Jones is hot. Like that was hot. Like those girls come in there and riff it, and I'm like, just.
Well, y'all all killed it. Let's get into it. Introduce your song. Go ahead. She got it.
All right, she got it. This is She Got It with Coco Jones and Glorilla.
Here on the Heat, SiriusXM. Teddy Swims. More on the way. It's Mina's house. You're on the Heat, SiriusXM. Teddy Swims is here. His album is out right now. I tried everything but therapy, part 2. What did you try before you got to therapy? What's everything?
Tequila.
That's it.
Tequila. Speaking of, did y'all find that? Cut me off.
What?
They cut me off?
No. She stole it out of someone's office and stole the end of it already. So There's no more here.
There's more offices in here. I know that.
What kind of tequila do you like?
Just, I mean, it could be anything. It could just be any alcohol. Whiskey. Yeah, I tried.
What's your drink
So
of
to
choice?
answer your tequila, whiskey, wine.
Okay. We'll try to get some liquor for
Rubbing
you. Promise you.
alcohol. Nah.
So I want to talk
Mouthwash.
about. I want to talk about
Beard oil.
your style because in the video, like when I meet you, I would think you would be like a punk rocker or a punk rapper, but then you open your mouth and it's like country, R&B, soul, all of this. How would you describe your style? Because that's special right now.
That's Georgia, man. I grew up listening to the best music in the world. I grew up just listening to little Georgia, like little soul music, little R&B music, little country music, little hip hop music, little heavy metal, Georgia is just a melting pot for culture. I feel like I was so blessed to get several sides of a two-sided coin. I got to experience a lot of lives. I got to experience a lot of experiences. I don't know. I don't know how to answer really that. Like, as if it just feels like if it sounds good and it feels good, it's good. And
yeah,
I guess I navigated my life that way. Like, if it feels good and it sounds good, it's good. It's like there's no questions of if and buts. If it's like, does this look okay, or does this sound good? Like, I don't know. I feel like every time I ask that question, I already know the answer, and it's usually yes.
Right.
So, yes, all the time,
It's funny you answered one of my other questions because it's like, how did you? So you grew up in Conyers, Georgia,
Yes, ma'am.
and that was actually one of my questions. How did that influence your musical style? And you're saying it's a melting pot. So.
Yeah, ketchup belongs on everything,
Right. And hot sauce.
And hot sauce belongs on everything.
Yeah.
So, I said it earlier today, and I don't maybe feel. I think I just kind of like discovered this thing. I was like, you never know, like when like, could ketchup belong on Captain Crunch? I don't know. Have you tried it? Probably disgusting. Sure.
Right. Absolutely not, sir.
But try it.
Try it out.
So I think that's where I am in my life, and where I am and who I am as a human being is that, like, I think hot sauce and ketchup belongs on everything, and I hope that I'm the hot sauce and ketchup on everything.
On everything, love it.
And if it doesn't belong on Captain Crunch, then cool. I'm glad to back off, but
yeah,
I ain't gonna not put it in your mouth one time. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that as like a
right. It's all right.
That didn't come out the way I wanted to.
Okay.
You get what I'm trying to do, right?
Yes,
you get what I'm saying?
Let's talk about Best New Artist. You're nominated at the Grammys, right?
Yes, fam.
How do you feel about that? Is that intimidating, or are you going in there like, nah, I'm gonna
it's such
kill
an
this?
honor.
Yeah.
This is the like best rookie class ever of all time. Like,
yeah.
nothing but legacy artists. I mean, dude, from Doechii to like Shabuzi to Benson to Sabrina to Chapel. This is the greatest rookie class ever. So to be a part of this, I be a part of that conversation. I'd like to win, obviously, but there's no loss in this too. And what amongst them got a hot dog from their daddy? So you know what I'm saying. So I won, and that's all there is to it. And if Benson wins, I'm gonna do a backflip. So
love it.
And break my damn neck doing it too.
Your album's out right now. I Tried Everything But Therapy Part 2. One of the songs that I found myself like just listening to over and over and over. It Ain't Easy.
I know that's my song.
There's like a comfort and like a nostalgia.
John Ryan, man. A.B. Allen, the greatest ever.
It's so good.
I know that song. That song is another one from the record that, like, literally, that's one of the songs on the record that I didn't write. That, like, John sent me to Julian, and like he was like, yo, John and Amy just wrote this song. Would you like to hear it? I listened to it and I said, let's cut it right this second. Like that was one that I didn't write that was like I needed for my record. When I was like, I felt like I had like my record kind of rounded out, and I was like, I still needed like a couple records. I was like, John Ryan, one of my greatest writers of all time, greatest players, singers, artists ever in the world, dude. John the Blind. They sent me that song, and I was like, yes, that is my favorite song on the album. And it's one I did. It's one I had no idea.
Picking the song that the artist liked.
Yeah, and it's a song I had nothing to do with too. It's a song that I didn't write that I love the most on this record, and I never would have expected that. But John Ryan, just my baby, see me, man. That song was.
All right, I want them to hear it because it's incredible.
Let's
play that. One of my favorites off of Teddy Swims' album, It Ain't Easy, here on the Heat SiriusXM. It's the Heat SiriusXM. Teddy Swims is here. His album is out right now. I tried everything but therapy, part 2. I love all your tattoos. How old were you when you got your first one?
I was 16.
That's about the time. You know you're not supposed to get it, but you still go ahead and get it.
Well, so in Florida, with parents' consent, you can get tattoo.
Oh, okay.
I got it covered up. So there was I used to be a cross right here on my bicep with my last name in it. It said Dimsdale, and then there was another banner that said established 1992. It was so corny. By the time I was 18, I was like such a different person. Yes. And I was like, what a weenie ass tattoo, And so I
love how you say weenie all the time. You call everything a weenie. I love that.
Such a weenie ass tattoo. And I decided to get covered. And not that I'm the guy to take tattoo advice from by any means, but
yeah, so
how
many.
to say it, I just don't think that 16-year-olds should make any lifelong decisions.
Yeah,
16-year-olds shouldn't be deciding on tattoos. It's just a little too early. I don't know why Orlando let me get a tattoo at 16. It's I don't know. I was just so different at 18 and 19 and 32 years old now. I don't regret any of my face tattoos. Don't get me wrong. I've been all right.
You have a Band-Aid on your face.
Yeah, I know.
What's the Band-Aid about?
I don't regret it now because I made peace with it.
Okay.
I didn't mean to do that.
Okay. You also have a his and her tattoo with your girl.
Yeah,
Where's that? Let me see it.
She did it herself, so it didn't really quite stay.
Oh, these little dots here?
Well, it says Raish. It's her. It says RAIC. You could kind of see the RAIC.
Yeah.
But she didn't pack it in well enough.
Yeah.
But it was her first tattoo she ever done. To be fair, I've ran a bunch of tattoos in my life. So Jayton is packed in her skin. I know how to do a damn tattoo.
You gave her one.
Yeah.
She dusted you.
Yeah, she kind of dusted me.
That's very cute. You're expecting. You're about to be a father.
I sure am.
Where are you in that process? Is the nursery done? Are you doing the classes?
So we're looking at buying a place right now. Buying a house because we've been renting for a while, for a couple of years, and we're looking at we're April come around after this next tour. We're buying a place and setting it all up, and we're doing June. So,
congratulations!
We're
you're going on tour before you have a baby?
I'm going before and after.
Wow, you're busy.
Well, because we already had booked this year before I found out I was going to be a daddy. I didn't plan to be a daddy. Not that you're a mistake, baby. I love you.
I read that
my sweetest, happiest little mistake, buddy.
I read that you made the baby on the night of the MTV Awards.
I guess so.
I love that. Yeah. You know when? I don't know when I got pregnant.
Well, because we were.
What night did it happen?
Well, she doesn't usually come on tour with me. So we found out when we played Austin City Limits, and so we found out the day after that. And so when we traced it back and we went to the OB/GYN, it was it had to happen then. And I was like, well, we were only together for 2 days. Then when it was supposed to happen,
that's all they needed.
We missed a lot of time together.
Teddy?
We have a week in time, yeah. Because at the time I was off of booze and stuff, and was in the gym and was working out hard. So I thought it was when I thought my swimmers must have really been working. Turns out it happened mid bender. Turned out my swimmers were cooking mid bender, which is crazy because I thought that would have never happened. I thought my guys were not doing anything.
No, your guys are ready to go.
And one little thing said, "Nah, buddy, I'm showing up. I'm gonna hit that thing, dog." And I said, at least one of us hit that thing, dog.
Well, congratulations. I know your life's about to change. I had a baby 2 years ago.
How's it going?
It's going.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing is just when you're career oriented, just finding that balance of trying to be a good parent and then be a good career-driven person.
Yeah, be you, but be a parent. And yeah, I like as somebody like her. She sings and she keeps feeling like her career is gonna end. And I just want to be like, baby, you know,
it's not, girl.
You don't
if
lose
she's
yourself.
Listening, it's not, girl.
You don't lose yourself in that, but also be a hell of a mother. You're already a hell of a mother, mama. But also, like, we want to see you be you too, because that inspires us to be you, mama. You're our God. Mama's God, man. That's God. Mama's a God, man. Mama's the one, dog. So we want to see mama like pursuing herself, because we're after mama's heart. We just want to make mama happy.
Yeah.
We want to make mama proud, man. So I want her to like feel like she can pursue her career still, but also still be the great mama. She's got time for. Man, that bitch has got 30 hours in a day. She supports me, supports that baby, supports her career. I just want her to know she can do anything.
She can.
She can do all of it.
Do you want
man.
a boy or a girl? Do you have a preference?
I would rather a boy.
A boy, yes.
At least for
do
the
you
first
have a
time.
name in your head?
Not quite. Well, not quite yet. Because we had a couple we were throwing around, depending on what it is. But she's like, when I see his
face, I'll know.
Yeah, I'll know what it's. You know, I'll know the face. Like, so you know, like she'll be like, "This is Gregory." No, we're not throwing that around. I'm just saying.
She'll know. You know when you know.
This is Fiona.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, Teddy. There's a lot of change happening, good change in your life. You're about to be a dad. Your album is out. You're going on tour. Can we just clap it up for Teddy Swims? We got a #1 song with Are You Even Real with Giveon, and it's only up. I love the album. Thank you for being so open on it.
Yeah, always.
And thank you for It Ain't Easy, because
It
that's
ain't
my
easy.
song.
Yeah, run that one more time.
Teddy Swims here on the Heat
Throw
Series
that
XM.
thing
You're
in
in Mina's
rotation
house.
one more time, dude.